I want you to imagine this. You've just crossed the milestone of 70 years. Maybe you're sitting quietly in your favorite chair, watching the world through the window, wondering how much longer the days will stretch before they quietly slip away. It's a natural question, and one that weighs heavily on many hearts. But here's the truth. Science has stepped in to help us understand this mystery. There are signs within us, subtle yet powerful, that can tell us how long we might walk this earth after 70. And these signs are not guesswork or superstition. They are backed by years of research, careful studies, and honest observations by experts who have spent decades studying aging and longevity. First, consider your walking speed. It might seem strange that how quickly you move your legs could say something about your future, but it does. Researchers have found that people who walk faster at 70 tend to live longer. One extensive study published in the British Medical Journal tracked thousands of older adults and found that those with quicker walking speeds were less likely to die prematurely. This is not just about muscle strength. Walking speed reflects overall health, including heart, lung, and brain function. When you take those steps briskly and steadily, it shows your body systems are working well together. It's as if your body is whispering that it's still strong and capable, ready for more years. Another deeply revealing sign is your grip strength. It might sound trivial, but the power you can exert with your hands is a window into your vitality. The Harvard study of adult development, one of the longest-running studies on health and aging, revealed that stronger grip strength correlated with longer life expectancy. Grip strength is a reflection of muscle mass, yes, but it also signals good nerve health and resilience. When your hands hold firmly, it tells us your body has preserved strength and the ability to recover from stress. Weak hands, on the other hand, can hint at frailty and vulnerability. Let's move to something that might surprise you. The state of your teeth and gums is a sign that many overlook. Studies have shown that people who maintain their natural teeth into their 70s tend to have better health overall and live longer. This is because dental health is closely linked to chronic inflammation in the body, which is a silent killer. Inflammation contributes to heart disease, diabetes, and even some cancers. Keeping your teeth healthy means you likely have a balanced diet and good care routines, which protect your body from this hidden damage. A healthy mouth is not just about smiling. It is a signal your body is holding strong. Your cognitive function, your memory and mental sharpness, is another powerful indicator. The brain is the command center, and when it stays active and alert, it helps keep the rest of the body alive. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association followed older adults for years and found that those with better cognitive scores at 70 were more likely to live into their 90s. This doesn't mean you need to be a genius or solve puzzles every day. It means staying engaged with life, challenging your mind, and keeping social connections alive. When your brain works well, it keeps the rest of you moving forward. Your ability to sleep well is often underestimated when we talk about longevity, but science has made it clear that poor sleep patterns in older adults are linked to shorter lifespans. One large-scale study from the National Institutes of Health showed that people who slept less than 6 hours or more than 9 hours had a higher risk of death. Good sleep is the body's way of healing and restoring itself. When your nights are filled with restful sleep, your heart beats steadily, your hormones balance, and your immune system stays strong. When sleep falters, so does your body's ability to repair damage. Next, look at your weight in relation to your height. Maintaining a healthy weight is critical, even after 70. It's not about looking a certain way, but about what your body carries and how it functions. A comprehensive study conducted by the World Health Organization found that older adults who stayed within a healthy body mass index lived longer than those who were underweight or obese. Too little weight may mean frailty and muscle loss. Too much can strain the heart and organs. Finding that balance means your body can support you longer, with strength and energy. Finally, pay attention to your social life and emotional well-being. It might sound like common sense, but it is profoundly true that those who maintain strong social bonds and experience less loneliness tend to live longer after 70. The University of Michigan's Health and Retirement Study examined the social networks of older adults and found that those with close relationships had a 40% lower risk of death compared to those who were isolated. This is because emotional health impacts physical health. When you feel connected, your stress hormones drop, your heart beats calmer, and your body heals better. The power of companionship is a true medicine for the soul and body alike. All these signs come together to paint a picture of your health and potential longevity. They are not guarantees, but they are honest signals your body sends. Think of your body as a book, and these signs are the chapters revealing your story. Walking speed, grip strength, dental health, cognitive sharpness, sleep quality, healthy weight, and social connections all tell us how well you are aging. They remind us that while years add up, the quality of those years depends on the care and attention you give yourself. The beauty in knowing these signs is that they empower you. You don't have to wait for doctors to tell you your fate. You can look inward and notice these clues yourself. If you find your walking slowing down, if your hands feel weaker, or if your sleep is restless, these are calls to action. Strengthen your body with gentle exercise. Care for your teeth. Keep your mind active. Nurture relationships, and create routines that promote restful sleep. Longevity is not a mystery locked away. It is an ongoing journey shaped by your choices and habits. There is comfort in realizing that aging is not about resignation, but about resilience. Science offers us tools and understanding, but the heart guides the path. The studies, the data, the research are all pieces of a larger truth. We are meant to grow older with dignity and purpose, to embrace the years that remain with hope and vigor. As a doctor who has seen many lives unfold, I tell you this: the signs of longevity are within your reach. They whisper in your steps, your hands, your smile, your thoughts, your rest, your frame, and your connections. Listen carefully, cherish what you have, and keep moving forward with the knowledge that how long you live after 70 can often be seen in these simple yet profound signs. It's not just about numbers on a chart. It's about the story you are writing with every breath, every heartbeat, and every moment of love and care you give yourself and those around you. Remember this: the journey beyond 70 is still yours to shape. The science shows the way, but you walk the path. And that is the most powerful truth of all. Tips to keep your mind sharp and memory strong as you age. As we grow older, one of the greatest concerns many face is the fear of losing their mental sharpness and memory. It's a natural worry, and one I hear often. The mind is not just a tool for thinking or remembering facts. It is the very essence of who we are. Our stories, our relationships, our joys, and our fears all live inside that complex network of neurons and memories. But here's the truth that science has uncovered. Our minds are not destined to fade away with age if we care for them properly. In fact, there are clear, practical steps you can take to keep your mind sharp and your memory strong, even as the years advance. One of the most important things I tell my patients is to stay mentally active. This advice is backed by decades of research. A study from Rush University Medical Center followed older adults for years and found that those who engaged in activities that challenged their brain were significantly less likely to develop cognitive decline. This means puzzles, reading, learning new skills, or even simple tasks like writing letters or playing card games can protect your mind. Think of it like exercise for your brain. When you keep those mental muscles working, you strengthen the connections between brain cells. It creates new pathways and helps the brain stay flexible and resilient. Physical exercise is another powerful ally in protecting your brain. It might surprise you to hear that what benefits the body also benefits the mind. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that regular aerobic exercise increases blood flow to the brain and encourages the growth of new brain cells in areas related to memory and thinking. Walking, swimming, or even gentle stretching can help keep your brain healthier. When your heart pumps well and your body moves, the brain receives more oxygen and nutrients. This simple act of moving can delay memory loss and improve overall cognitive function. Sleep plays a critical role that is often underestimated. The brain needs time to rest and repair. Studies published in the journal Sleep have demonstrated that poor sleep quality is linked with the buildup of beta-amyloid proteins, which are associated with Alzheimer's disease. Getting a solid 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep each night helps the brain clear out toxins and consolidate memories. When sleep is disturbed or insufficient, those processes break down. If you find yourself struggling with sleep, small changes like keeping a regular schedule, avoiding heavy meals late at night, or reducing screen time before bed can make a big difference. Nutrition is another cornerstone in preserving mental acuity. What you eat feeds your brain as much as it fuels your body. The Mediterranean diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and healthy fats such as olive oil, has been extensively studied for its benefits on brain health. A landmark study published in the journal Neurology found that older adults who closely followed this diet had a slower rate of cognitive decline. Antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds in these foods protect brain cells from damage caused by aging and environmental stress. On the other hand, diets high in processed foods, sugars, and unhealthy fats have been linked to an increased risk of memory problems. Social connections matter deeply when it comes to mental health. Humans are wired for connection, and maintaining close relationships can keep your mind sharp. A long-term study by Harvard found that people who remained socially active as they aged had lower rates of dementia and depression. When you engage with others, whether through conversations, shared activities, or volunteering, your brain is stimulated in complex ways. Emotional support also reduces stress, which, if chronic, can damage memory centers in the brain. So nurturing friendships and family bonds is not just good for the heart, it's good for the mind. Managing stress effectively cannot be overstated. Chronic stress floods the brain with cortisol, a hormone that in excess can impair memory and cognitive function. The American Psychological Association reports that ongoing stress is linked to smaller brain volume in areas responsible for learning and memory. Finding healthy ways to relax, whether through meditation, deep breathing, yoga, or even simple hobbies, can protect your brain. Taking time each day to quiet your mind helps reduce the harmful effects of stress and promotes mental clarity. It is also essential to avoid smoking and limit alcohol consumption. Smoking reduces blood flow and increases the risk of stroke, both of which can damage the brain. A study published in The Lancet Neurology revealed that smokers had a higher risk of cognitive decline compared to non-smokers. Excessive alcohol, meanwhile, interferes with the brain's communication pathways and can cause long-term damage to memory. Moderation is key, and quitting smoking at any age can improve brain health significantly. Keeping chronic conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and high cholesterol under control plays a vital role in preserving brain function. These conditions affect blood vessels, including those that feed the brain, and can lead to strokes or mini-strokes that damage memory and thinking skills. The Framingham Heart Study demonstrated that controlling these risks reduces the likelihood of developing dementia. Regular medical checkups and following your doctor's advice on medications and lifestyle changes help keep your brain's blood supply healthy and functioning well. Finally, never underestimate the power of curiosity and purpose. Having a reason to get up in the morning, goals to work toward, and interests to pursue stimulates your brain. Research shows that people who remain curious and engaged with life tend to maintain better cognitive function. It's about keeping your mind hungry for learning and your heart open to new experiences. Whether it's gardening, learning a language, or mentoring others, staying involved gives your brain daily workouts that no machine can replicate. Remember, no single step guarantees perfect memory or sharpness, but the combination of mental activity, physical exercise, good sleep, balanced nutrition, social connection, stress management, avoiding harmful substances, managing health conditions, and living with purpose creates a powerful foundation for brain health. The brain is adaptable. It changes and grows in response to what you do. Science shows us that even after 70, your mind can remain vibrant if you nourish it with care. So as you look to the years ahead, know this: your brain holds your history and your future. Protect it with intention. Keep challenging it. Move your body. Rest well. Choose foods that heal. Connect deeply. Find peace in quiet moments. And never stop learning. This is the path to a strong memory and a sharp mind, a gift you can give yourself every day. You are not alone in this journey, and with each mindful step, you are creating a legacy of wisdom and clarity that will enrich your life and those you love.